What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. I'm your host, Terry. And man, forget the introductions, man. The Hornets have did it. They have finally accomplished something, won something. The Hornets clinch semifinals in Summer League, man. We reached the Final Four, and man, it just feels so good that the team just went out and just grabbed something, bro. Like, we had the lowest point differential of all the teams today, man. We easily could have been out. We had to win by 21 points or more to clinch this, and we win by 25. That's without Liam. That's without Sion. That's without Tidjane. We go out and we get this done, man. And it just feels so good. It's literally exhilarating. And this is how I know, bro, the city of Charlotte is so ready for a playoff team, just a good team. Because if you are on Twitter right now, if you are on the TL, everybody's like super excited right now, bro. It feels like we are going to the finals, bro. Like, we are desperate for some success. But for right now, I will take what the fuck we can get. I will gladly take this summer league. Man, we are on the right path. I desperately want to see us win a summer league championship, bro. And I was so sad to see Liam was out, because I mean, we were showing videos of him practicing yesterday and earlier today. So like, what the fuck? Is he healthy or not? So I thought he was playing, and then he's out. So it was kind of like disappointing. Sion, he's hurt. He did leave that second game or third game, I think. So we knew he's hurt. Tidjane, he did leave that third game early. I don't think he played really the second half, but we were winning by so much. I thought it was just, precaution. But, the Achilles tendinopathy, I don't know. Same thing that Liam has. So I don't know if that's just code name for load management or if it's something more to it. So hopefully they're good and ready to go for these games, because I really want to see this team win a championship. It just would mean a lot for the development of this young organization, man. I think it would be a great, great, great building block for this young roster going into training camp and regular season. Just the momentum. Most guys from this summer league team aren't going to be on the roster, but as far as KJ, Khan, Tidjane, Sion, Ryan, probably PJ Hall, because I think he is definitely going to end up getting that third two-way, which means Damian Ball could be the odd guy out. But still, it is going to be very good, I feel like, leading into the season. So I really hope that we can get this done, man. But I'm just happy that we were so blatantly intentional. Once the Hawks won, I feel like, that got relayed to us, and we knew exactly how much we need to win by, and we kept our foot on the gas the whole time. We were up by 33, and then Harrison Ingram starts fucking going crazy, bro. And I'm a Carolina fan, so do I want to see Harrison Ingram succeed? Yes, but not against my fucking team. Not right now. Cut that shit out. I don't give a fuck who that shit is. I don't care if that's Tyler Hansbrough. I don't care who that is. I don't care if that's Michael Jordan. He's not playing for the Hornets right now. Get the fuck out the way, bro. Stop him. But we figured it out, and man, we got it done, man. We won by 25 points, so I'm just ecstatic. I'm gonna get into the breakdown of the game, man, because I know I just been yapping, bro. But I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. This shit does mean a lot, man. I already talked about the Hornets resting Sion, Liam, Tidjane. But the game restarted out. It was really Khan and PJ Hall for us, man. Khan came out, excellent shooting. Man, he's everything that he was supposed to be for us, man. He had that rough first game, but man, has he bounced back. And even that first game, he was still making all the right reads. The shots just didn't fall, and that's gonna happen as a shooter. It's about, are you in the right places? Are you making the right plays? Shots gonna fall. But the playmaking, he had lobs to Ryan. He's had just plenty of plays, and this is really about the beginning of the game. But later on in the game, it was a stretch where he had 3 straight possessions of 3 straight assists, and it's just like, yo, this is the perfect piece, man, to slide in with Brandon and LaMelo, man. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see what lineup we choose to run at the beginning of the season and onward. But man, this is a talented squad, man. I'm telling you, we are not the same Charlotte Hornets. MJ Walker, man, started the game out, and I was saying that his other game where he had like 18 was a fluke, because he made like 6 threes that game, and he started this game out like 1 for 8. Like it was super duper bad, man. And then in the second half, he picked it up. He finished with 13 points and finished going 4 for 11. Uh, but he probably started out 1 for 8, and then he made three in a row. But yeah, man, I was like, yo, what is going on? He couldn't throw a dime in the ocean. It was so bad. It was so bad, man. But PJ Hall is really what took this game to another level, because it was a 1 point game at the end of the first quarter, I believe. It was a 1 point game, and PJ Hall, his dunks, his blocks, and he might have the dunk of summer league. Well, the dude, Furby, whatever, he had the dunk of summer league, but PJ Hall, bro, it was all over it, NBA's Instagram, everywhere, and it fired us up, bro. It fired us up. And then he's having these blocks, these rebounds where he's, taking the ball from people. He just had a major impact. He was everywhere. And I think he just straight up honestly intimidated the other team. He wanted it more. He was hungrier, bigger, stronger, and he just got a grown man body. And he played for the Nuggets this past year. I'm sure banging bodies with Jokic every fucking practice is gonna prepare you to be down low in the post with anybody. Pause to all of that. But still, yo, man, I'm just excited. I really, really, really hope that we give him that third two-way, man, because he deserves it. He's a dog. Like, he's a beast. He's a tough guy, but he's not like one of those just bruiser dumb guys that you just send out to get fouls and dumb shit like that. No, he's a tough guy that actually has an impact on the game with his play, as well as being a tough guy. So I think he embodies Hornets DNA for sure, and I want to see him on this team. But moving on from there, something that I was watching, can Ryan hold his own? Ryan Kalkbrenner, there's a few plays where he's one-on-one and he's down low trying to do these post moves, and, he's not really being able to move the body of the defender that he's trying to back down. He did have a few plays where he's able to, make a turnaround push shot and stuff like that, and I was happy to see that. But it's something to watch going forward, because it's going to really see, is he really going to be able to be our center going forward, or is going to come off the bench? That's going to be the tell. How strong can he get? But yeah, the stretch where this Khan was distributed, man. He came down. He had the and one to Ryan, which I was happy to see, because Ryan had just had the other bucket in the post. So for Khan to come down, get Ryan the and one through the lane, he fought through, got it up. Khan comes down again. Off of a KJ steal. Like, it was like Ryan hit it and then KJ came up with it. And we come down transition with Khan, and we hit Sims on the right wing for a three. And then come back down, Khan to Damian Ball in the corner for a three. And that's like 3 straight possessions where Khan has the ball and he's playmaking for others. No turnover, straight assists. And that's where the game just kind of it got blown wide open at that point. And then Damian Ball came down again and had like a bank in three, which, probably didn't mean to do, but who cares? At that point, it was an 18-0 run. Ball came down, hit another three, made a 21-0 run, 9 straight for Ball. And at that point, like I said, the game was just blown open and we didn't look back. And then KJ had a crazy hook shot at the end of like the half, pretty much, to make it 23-2 run. All of that, man, set us up to accomplish what we did today, man. Guys just playing selfless, the ball moving, and just knocking down open shots, man. It got us to where we needed to get to, man. But yeah, that KJ hook shot was crazy. Like, he's a tough little guy with a bag, bro. Yeah, so we go up into halftime, 56-34, up 22, man. And at that point, I don't know if the Atlanta game was still going on or not. I can't remember the Atlanta-Memphis game. But I'm sure, like, in the middle of our halftime, their game ended and we figured out exactly how many points that we need to score. And we came out in that third quarter and we were a little sluggish, but we did enough towards the end of the third going into the fourth, and we were able to kind of get away with it. But coming out of that second half, it was ugly for us. We weren't really scoring. Spurs came out, had a few decent possessions, and Jalen Sims hit a floater. Khan had a corner three that bounced in. It kind of stabilized us and kind of kept us around like 24-point lead. And we had a few ugly possessions after that. Like after the Con made those three that bounced in, it got ugly. It was a few bad possessions for us. But the thing was, the Spurs weren't scoring either. We were still playing pretty decent defense. But yeah, we had a few ugly possessions where they weren't necessarily scoring, but we were just turning the ball over again and again and again. And it was like 3 or 4 possessions like that, and we called a timeout to just settle things down. And we were at a 23-point lead then, and that's where I was just so happy to see that we're not even thinking about the margin. I mean, the lead. We're just thinking about our margin. Like literally, if we're winning by 20, it's like we're losing, bro. 21 and up is all that we care about. So it's a 23-point game, timeout, because it's pretty much like we're almost down right now. Like that's the mentality that we had, and I love that the coaching staff and all the players bought in and enforced that, trying to accomplish this goal. Yeah, man. Then DJ Rodman, he hit a three. Interesting. He has the painted nails like his dad. Dennis Rodman, obviously. Khan hit a three. Pushed the lead back up to 27, man. And this is where starting to feel good, but it's still the third quarter and a lot can happen. Especially at some point Khan is gonna sit down for the rest of the game. We really had to keep our foot on the gas. So at that point, man, we were just doing anything that we could. PJ Hall had a rebound where he threw it off of Carter Bryant, and it just really was showing like we need every possession and just making high IQ plays, man. PJ Hall was a junkyard dog today. He was everywhere on the boards, blocking, dunking. He was everywhere. Great game by PJ Hall, man, and he was all that the commentators could talk about, man. Like it was just an amazing game. DJ Rodman had an and one, pushed to a 30-point lead, and at that point I think we were feeling pretty good. But 30, 21 is still close, man. It's still close. Man, and this play right here made me say, yo, we might have drafted Larry Bird. When Khan had the behind the head, behind the back, whatever the fuck you want to say, he threw that shit behind behind his back to PJ for the lay. Like, yo, is this Larry Bird? Who the fuck did we draft? Like, yo, I swear to God, I'm screaming at TV, and then PJ Hall comes down again with another and one. Like I said, it was just so relentless and just an onslaught. We did not let our foot off the gas, bro. We kept putting belt to them boys. Belt. I'm telling you, like, I was so happy, bro. And then PJ Hall had a little tap and pushed it up to 33. And that pretty much was going into the fourth quarter. We're up 33, bro. Now in that fourth, like I said, Harrison Ingram turned the fuck up. And it got a little ugly for us, man. But we were able to pull it out. MJ Walker woke the fuck up. And he started knocking down some threes, man. He had a three off the jump ball right there on the wing. It came right to him. He shot it, no hesitation. In a transition three, Harrison Ingram made a three. We inbound the ball. KJ threw it pretty much full court. Boom, three. Or it might have been KJ to Con and then Con threw it. But either way, it's pretty much like a half court, full court pass. MJ catches it, shoots it. Fast break, shoots it right there. And then Con had the baseline midi with the shot clock winding down. Turn around over his shoulder, man, and it was impressive. It bounced in, and it just goes to show you, like, he is definitely an all around 3-level scorer, and just a great player, man. I'm definitely happy to have him, man. He's everything that he's supposed to be for us right now, for sure. And then Damian Ball and MJ Walker made back-to-back threes. Lead was 29 at that point. There was a little bit of window dressing at the end by the Spurs. Jones Garcia made some plays, but ultimately we won that game by 25, man, and we got that shit done. I don't know who our opponent is right now. It's still like a few games left, so those third and fourth seeds can still change. The Hawks can get knocked out, the Kings can get knocked out, but as far as the 1 and 2 seeds, we're locked in to one of them. OKC is number 1 right now. I think unless another team wins by like 35 or something like that, pretty much that's what it is. So I think top 2 seeds are locked in. Those third and fourth seeds, we'll see what ends up happening and who we match up with. I don't even know when the next game is going to be. It might be tomorrow. It might be back to back. I'm really not sure. Um, but I'm just very excited, man. I'm very excited. I'm very happy that we came out and we accomplished what we did, man. And just everybody played so well, bro. I gotta read the stats off because it was like 6 players in double figures, man. Everybody came through when it mattered, man. And I mean, the defense was amazing. At one point, we were holding the Spurs to 26% shooting in that first quarter, or maybe the first half. As a team, they finished shooting 34% and 31% from three. So we held it down, man. We shot 52% from the field and 42% from three. We did our fucking thing on both ends of the floor. It was impressive, man. Um, and shout out to our summer league coach, man. He's a good coach. He's one of the better coaches that we've had these past few years. Obviously, Charles Lee did a good job last year. He coached like the first, I think, 2 games for us last year. But the years before that, it was some dude with he was a redhead. He had orange hair. And I didn't really like his coaching, man. I did not like his shit. But yeah, bro's doing his thing. I can't think of his name right now off top. No disrespect, I can't think of his name, but he's doing a great job for us. But yeah, Damian Ball, it finally clicked for him where he was playing like, oh shit, like my job might actually be on the line. Let me start playing basketball because he ain't really been doing shit this whole summer league, and I think it might have really clicked for him today. Like, yo, I'm about to lose my fucking two-way to PJ Hall because he's hooping. So, because we signed Drew Peterson, so we know KJ's gonna keep his. So, hey, and Damian Ball can still be the odd man out just because we don't really need another guard in our system at this point. We have plenty. Uh, but anyway, man, Damian Ball, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Staff the stuff sheet. Um, Stuff the stat sheet. I'm about to say, I don't know what the fuck I just said. 26 plus minus. Tied with Khan for the highest plus minus on the team, man. He definitely had his fingerprints all over this game. And if he would have been playing like this the entire time, man, we would have been blowing teams out all 4 games. Because KJ been playing great, and it's like Damian Ball wasn't doing nothing. And it's like, y'all pretty much had the same experiences last year. Difference is KJ was a draft pick, but Damian Ball comes in, two-way guy towards the end of the season. And when he came in, he played great, especially that first game where he came in that regular season. He would play good. So it's like, we saw you do something on the NBA level. Why are you not doing anything in Summer League? It was very disappointing. But he stepped up tonight. KJ Simpson, steady as always, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal, plus 18 plus minus. Khan, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, plus 26 plus minus. And that's with him pretty much sitting for the last like 4-ish minutes, 3 to 4-ish minutes of the game. Jalen Sims, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. These are the plays that made the difference. You have Damian Ball with 3 steals and a block. KJ with a steal. Khan with 2 steals. Jalen Sims with 4 steals. PJ Hall, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 blocks. That was the difference. We were bought in on the defensive side of the ball like I've never seen this franchise bought in on the defensive side of the ball. We were swarming, bro. We were everywhere. So, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. MJ Walker, like I said, came alive in that fourth quarter, finished with 13. Ryan Kalkbrenner, 9 and 5. Saying no blocks, which is a little bit surprising. I would say that PJ Hall definitely outplayed him today. So Ryan's gonna have to get in the gym, get stronger for sure. But I still like him. I think he can impact the game and bring something, but he's gonna have to get stronger. Then this DJ Rodman, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and plus 12 plus minus came at a good time as well. Yeah, man. I'm proud of this team, man. I'm proud of this team, the way we were bought in and got this done. While I have my iPad in my hands, let me see if I can get the date of our next game. It might not be available yet, but I'm going to try to find it. I don't know. Let me see. Rod Boom doesn't have it. Let me try Hornets page. Damian Ball actually just got player of the game. 18 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Got a player of the game. Yeah, man. Let me see. It just might not be available yet. We might have to wait for the rest of the games to finish to figure out who we're playing. Um, but I'm still gonna try to find it. Chris Gent, that's the name of the coach. But yeah, so far, yeah, no, I don't see anything announcing the time or who we're playing yet. So I guess it hasn't came out yet. But man, this means a lot, man. And if you've watched 20 minutes of this, that means it means a lot to you too, which means you love the Charlotte Hornets. So in that case, subscribe to this channel, man, because you know you see my passion. You see, you know, I'm locked in. Um, you know, I'm a Hornets fan, man. I'm not a LaMelo fan. I'm a Hornets fan. I'm very passionate about the team in general. You know, I am a LaMelo fan. I love LaMelo, so obviously, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not just a LaMelo fan. I've been a Hornets fan, Panthers fan my entire life, man, through the ups and downs. So I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, comment down below. What does this mean to you to see this franchise be playing for something? You know, because it's been years, man. It's been years. But anyways, I'm wrapping this up because I'm at 21 minutes. And you know, I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. It might be tomorrow. I don't know the date of our next game, but either way, I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow. Something, you know, maybe about who our starting lineup should be, or I'll probably do a video about PJ Hall. Something. I'm gonna just keep making content as often as I can. But yeah, man, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.